With its vast expanse of pristine marine resources and geographic location, the Eastern Caribbean countries of Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines present unparalleled opportunities for investment in sustainable development initiatives. The ocean and coastal tourism and aquaculture and fisheries sectors offer interesting investment opportunities. The Eastern Caribbean welcomed more than 4.2 million visitors to the region in 2023 for a sun, sand, and sea experience, around 50% more than in 2022. The value of fisheries exports in the Caribbean increased by 25% between 2018 and 2022, presenting promising opportunities for potential investors. Unspoiled marine resources, natural landscapes, extensive air connectivity, access to large markets, ongoing developments and investments in infrastructure, highly educated, skilled, multilingual labor pool, and policies and programs to attract foreign direct investment are some of the top reasons to invest. These nations are actively working to leverage blue economy strategies that drive sustainable development through growing the economy, protecting the environment, and advancing social well-being. Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines investment promotion agencies are instrumental to the country's economic growth and development. Their core objective is to actively identify investment projects that will positively impact the country's sustainable economic development goals.
Good morning or good afternoon, everyone, to all the people watching us from all over the world. My name is Sanya Compton, and I have the esteemed pleasure of presenting today's grand event, the Blue Economy Virtual Investment Forum. This event is organized by the IDB and Compete Caribbean Partnership Facility in conjunction with the OECS Commission and the respective investment promotion agencies of Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines as part of the Eastern Caribbean Invest Blue project. We're going to have an event filled with insightful interventions, engaging moderators, and excellent speakers who would share with everyone present the numerous successful experiences, reasons to invest, and advice for potential investors interested in the blue economy. Today's program will feature our keynote address, country presentations, our guest speaker, and 4 thematic panels. The program will also include scheduled breaks, which will give everyone an opportunity to interact and network. Specifically, there will be the networking and fair event in the afternoon, and persons can visit the virtual exhibitors using the Expo tab. So if you go to the virtual room, you will see either across at the top on the tab, the Expo tab. That's how you get to the virtual booths. If you are using a device where the screen is smaller, you would see 3 dots. So you would click on those 3 dots, and then you can access the Expo tab there to enter this afternoon's virtual Expo event. So it also should be noted that the exhibitors will be available throughout the entire event except for the lunch break. So again, I encourage everyone to engage with our exhibitors, especially during our breaks. The first session of the day would be our keynote address, Investing in the Sustainable Future of Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And this keynote address will feature the testimony of the illustrious Dr. Didacus Jules, Director General of the OECS Commission. Unfortunately, for reasons of force majeure, Dr. Jules will not be able to attend the event live. However, he has recorded his speech, and we will now watch this presentation from Dr. Jules. Thank you.
Distinguished leaders, innovators, stakeholders, esteemed participants, good morning. It is a privilege to join you today to explore the immense potential embedded within our shared maritime heritage. We gather here under the theme Investing in the Sustainable Future of Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines to shape a transformative path within the blue economy, one that upholds our commitment to sustainability, drives economic prosperity, and ensures the resilience of our communities. In this interconnected space, the blue economy represents a wealth of opportunities, extending beyond traditional sectors to include new horizons in ocean energy, sustainable tourism, fisheries, marine conservation. Investing in this sphere is not just an economic choice, it is a pledge to future generations for an equitable, thriving, and resilient Caribbean. I would like to thank the Inter-American Development Bank, IDB, and Compete Caribbean for their involvement and support in making this event a reality. Within the framework of the wider project, Support to Economic Recovery in the Caribbean through Trade and Investment in Blue Economy, this event is supported by the IDB Trade and Investment Division and Compete Caribbean, a private sector development program funded by the IDB, the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office of the UK, and Caribbean Development Bank and the Government of Canada. The ocean economy holds significant value for our three nations. Studies have shown that the blue economy in the Caribbean could potentially generate billions in revenue through innovative approaches in marine-related sectors. For Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, our collective maritime zones hold untapped resources that could catalyze economic growth, create jobs, and improve livelihoods if managed sustainably. For example, eco-friendly tourism is a critical pillar that provides direct benefits to local communities, connecting our natural resources with global demands for sustainable travel. Similarly, sustainable fishing practice can help preserve marine biodiversity while ensuring that the fishing remains a viable livelihood for our coastal communities. Renewable ocean energy through wave and tidal resources presents an exciting frontier for energy independence and sustainability. What are the opportunities in sustainable investment? The Blue Economy framework aligns perfectly with the values of sustainability and resilience that are essential for our region's future. By prioritizing investments in eco-friendly infrastructure, renewable energy, ocean energy, and marine conservation, we open doors for impactful returns that can extend beyond immediate financial gains. Renewable energy, for example, ocean energy technologies present a unique opportunity for our nations to decrease dependence on imported fossil fuels, leading to reduced emissions and energy security. Developing this sector could offer a reliable source of clean energy, reducing our carbon footprint and enhancing our nation's self-sufficiency. Marine biodiversity and conservation. With coral reefs, mangroves, and seagrass beds under threat, investments in marine biodiversity are both timely and critical. By channeling funds into maritime or marine protected areas, we not only protect vital ecosystems, but we also support climate adaptation, allowing our coastal communities to withstand some climate impacts. Thirdly, blue tourism and ecotourism. Investments in sustainable tourism offer high returns while protecting the integrity of our natural landscapes. Through partnerships with eco-friendly hospitality brands and the development of community-led tourism ventures, we can position Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines as premier destinations for travelers seeking sustainable, authentic experiences. Fourthly, sustainable fisheries and aquaculture. By modernizing fisheries with sustainable practices and exploring aquaculture, we support a vital food source and an essential industry for our economies. Investments in this sector can help maintain fish populations, secure food supply, and offer a steady income for those working in the industry. What is the role of partnerships in advancing the blue economy? As we envision a prosperous blue economy, we must recognize that no single entity can achieve this transformation alone. Collaboration is key. Strategic partnerships with private sector investors, development agencies, and research institutions can facilitate knowledge sharing, innovation, and resource mobilization. The Eastern Caribbean Invest Blue project exemplifies the impact of collaborative approaches. Initiatives like these can foster a robust support system where both local entrepreneurs and international investors contribute to building resilient, inclusive, and sustainable blue industries. To attract investment, our countries must also streamline regulatory frameworks, ensuring they are transparent and supportive of responsible investors who prioritize sustainability. Resilience is fundamental to the sustainability of our islands. The blue economy, while rich with opportunity, also demands robust resilience planning to mitigate the threats posed by climate change and external shocks. Hurricanes, rising sea levels, and warming oceans pose serious risks, reminding us of the urgency to build climate-smart and disaster-resilient economies. By integrating resilience into blue economy investments, we lay the foundation for long-term growth that withstands the volatility of our times. This means investing in coastal protection, encouraging climate-resilient aquaculture, and supporting marine conservation projects. These actions ensure that the blue economy not only contributes to economic growth, but also fortifies our defenses against environmental vulnerabilities. In conclusion, as we look to the future, I urge each of us here to consider the long-lasting impact of our decisions. We can define a sustainable future for Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines that lays open the path for other OECS member states, and one that honors our responsibility to both planet and our people. Investing in the blue economy is not merely an economic decision. It is a moral commitment. It is a commitment to our environment, to our communities, and to future generations. It calls on us to balance profit with purpose, to seek prosperity that respects our ecosystems, and to build a legacy of resilience and innovation. Together, let us embrace the blue economy as a pathway to sustainable prosperity. Let us create a future where our seas thrive, our economies prosper, and our communities are resilient. In doing so, we reaffirm our place as leaders in sustainability and as stewards of a prosperous blue future for all. I thank you.
We would like to thank Dr. Jules, Director General of the OECS Commission, for his words and contribution to that excellent intervention. We will now segue into our first thematic panel of the day, which will be a discussion on the future of ocean and coastal tourism in the Eastern Caribbean. I would like to remind you at this time that this session will now close. So if you would all please go to the Sessions tab of the event and then join the next session, thematic panel 1. Thank you very much and see you in the next session.